Welcome to Progressive Retail. I'm your host, Cory Mosley. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be producing a series of special edition episodes targeting one particular area of your business, and that's internet sales. I started this company in 2004 with a mission and focus to help dealers sell more cars online. And I'm troubled by the fact that some of the same issues here in 2016 we're seeing that existed in 2004. So I'm dedicating a series of special edition Progressive Retails, which is a departure from our normal show, our normal guests, and our normal segment, to target with the hopes that you will come out better on the other side and be more effective, better trained, better equipped, and ready to capitalize on all that's available in the internet. This week, I'm going to share with you my Internet Sales Rapid Assessment. This will be a document that you can download and go through at your store to find some breakthroughs. Stay tuned all the way to the end of the show where we will provide the link. So the first question on the Internet Sales Rapid Assessment is, when is the last time you've reviewed your current internet sales process? All too often when I'm working with dealers and in CRMs, I ask that question: when was this process created? And most of the time I hear, well, I don't know, that was the last guy who did it, or the last process we used. I'm not sure where it came from. So that's going to be a starter question to give you a crystallized view on how long it's been since you've really had a full makeover. Number two, how was this process created? Who was involved? And where did the information originate from? When building a process, a lot of times the smartest people in the room like to get together, and that's not always the most experienced on that particular topic. So if you haven't had a professional process put together, now might be a time to re-examine it. Number three, when was the last time you reviewed every template communication going out to your prospects? If I put managers, frontline personnel, and owners in a room and I ask them to describe their process for me, many times I get three different answers. So taking the time to go page by page, email by email, will crystallize for you some of the actions that you might be taking. Like the recent Honda dealer whose autoresponder was, "Hi, got your inquiry. I'm tied up right now, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible." That's a strong communication if I've ever seen one. Yeah, a strong communication to drive customers in the other direction. Number four, does your team understand the difference between effective and persuasive communications? The best illustration of this is when you get that mailer for the credit card. It comes, it's promising 0%, balance transfers for life, all the points, no blackout dates, Sam Jackson smiling on the cover. And then you get the card. And that's when the effective communications start. Those are the communications that drop down like an accordion to the floor that explain to you terms and conditions and late fees and how they'll come take your house and kids if you ever miss a payment. What percentage of your templates fall into the effective category when they're simply explaining? And what percentage would fall into the persuasive category? Those are the communications that make customers want to take action. There's a tremendous opportunity in how you're communicating. If more people aren't responding to your email or calling you back, you might have a challenge in the effective, persuasive battle. Now, how long does your current follow-up process last? Now, I want you to exclude from this bulk email blasts. So I don't want you to talk about, oh, well, Cory, we follow up forever. That's not what I'm looking for here. What you're looking for here is, how long is your active prospect follow-up? Is it 45 days, 60 days, 90 days, 180 days? What's the active process? Not when they've gone into just the la-la land of email communications. I can't tell you how often we've sent in a mystery shop on a new car inquiry and gotten information about the service department. Number seven, do you have a different process based on the type of lead you receive? So, does a true car lead get a different process than AutoBytel or a trade-in marketplace lead? That's a key question to ask as you set up effectiveness rates on the type of lead that you're getting. A lot of times the origin of the lead, where customers are coming from buying programs versus generic lead acquisition, can make a big difference in your processes. Number eight, what type of training have the internet personnel really received? And there's two columns for this. One is going to be internally. So how do you train internally? And then what external training? Have they been to boot camps? Have they been to certification programs? What's the internal versus external aspects of how well your frontline personnel are trained? Number nine, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you You got to get honest here. How confident are you with your current internet strategy? This is going to be a big one, and this is going to be one where you are the answer. So I encourage decision makers and leaders in the store to be filling this out so you can get real honest and real clear on where there are going to be opportunities. And finally, even if you feel you're doing well, here's the key question. Are you open to working with an experienced partner that can help you grow your sales online? See, a lot of times people don't understand that you don't ask for help because you're weak. You ask for help so you can stay strong. The truth is, in 2016, getting ready to be 2017, I'm shocked at some of the challenges that still exist. I understand that there's a million things getting thrown at you. Trust me, I do. Having worked with dealers for the past decade, I understand that sometimes the answer might be black or white, but it's a tough road to get to. So I hope you're committing to stay tuned for the next few weeks, especially as I share and unlock some of the keys that will build your business. I encourage you to visit the link that should be on your screen right now to download that Internet Sales Rapid Assessment, take advantage of it, put it to work for you, and let it create some ideas to move through the process. My commitment hasn't changed. It's to make you progressive and to make you more profitable. I want to thank you for watching Progressive Retail exclusively on the CBT Automotive News Network. Share it with a friend, tell a friend, and I'll see you next week.